I Alt for Norge tar vi 12 amerikanere med norske aner til moderlandet for første gang.
I want to know more about where my family came from.
Gjennom en rekke konkurranser må de bevise at de ekte nordmenn. Men hver uke må den som gjør det dårligst reise hjem, og til slutt står vi igjen med en vinner som får et etterlengtet møte med sin norske slekt. Etter en lang rekke utfordringer de siste ukene, stod det forrige uke igjen 6 amerikanere. Da måtte de vise at de kunne overleve i den norske villmarka, og kjøre rally med selvstylede rånebiler. Mary gjorde det dårligst og måtte derfor reise hjem. Denne uken skal amerikanerne våre vise at de elsker det norske skjærgårdslivet.
Have you guys eaten shrimp like this before?
Never.
Og deltakerne som går videre herfra i finalen av Alt for Norge. Alt for Norge har tatt turen til Sørlandsperlen Risør. Her har amerikanerne fått beskjed om at de skal mønstre på en gammel treseiler som heter Berntine. Og det særlig en som glad for rammen rundt semifinalen.
Kind of so cute. I love how everything matches. Everything's white. I loved coming into Resort and seeing all of the beautiful white cottages. I could definitely see myself spending weeks living here, or years.
You know, what's funny is like here everything is painted white, and in Finse every building was painted black. It's like they're both extremes in one country. Everything we've seen in Norway has looked like a postcard, and this place is no exception. Oh, look, there's a jellyfish.
Oh, that one's a white one.
Somebody once told me that if you get stung by a jellyfish, the way to neutralize the sting is to pee on a person.
Yes.
Really? Well, no, the person who is stung needs to get peed on, not the person who, if you're stung, you don't just pee on someone and it's like magic.
You feel better because you're peeing on somebody. It feels really great being in the semifinal. I've wanted to stay in Norway as long as possible. That's been my main goal, and I've made it pretty damn far.
I feel really lucky to be the only girl left and hope to be the first girl to win Alt for Norge.
I see 2 big giant masts down there.
I mean, I can hope, and I hope it's that one.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Det viser seg at amerikanerne har funnet fram til riktig skute.
Good morning and welcome to Berntine. My name is Eilif Hundal. I'm the captain on board. This is an old sailing ship built in 1892 and used in the ice up north.
Wow. Captain Eilif is seriously like a Norwegian captain come to life from a storybook. Exactly how I imagined him with a big white beard.
We wish you welcome on board and we are going to have some good days together.
Oh, wow. Jesus, look at this cat.
Denne uka skal amerikanerne, I tillegg til å konkurrere om en plass I finalen, vise at også de kan mestre og sette pris på livet I den norske skjærgården.
Are those little bunk beds? That's so cool!
Og under hele oppholdet I Risør skal de ha base ombord på Berntine.
This is like worse than mountain climbing.
Hi! I'm in heaven staying on this boat. I feel like I'm in a dream, like seriously.
Welcome to Risør, and welcome to the semifinals of Alt for Norge. This week, there will be no team competition. From now on your own.
Dun, dun, dun.
It'll definitely be interesting to see how we all compete individually rather than starting out on teams, because now we're all just fighting for ourselves and we don't have anyone else to rely on.
This first competition will consist of 4 different challenges, and they all have something to do with solid seamanship and salty water.
Norge er en nasjon full av sjøfolk. Hvis vi strekker ut hele kystlinja vår, er den lang nok til å gå 2 runder rundt jorda. 1 av 3 nordmenn er på vannet hvert år, og da helst i seil eller motorbåt. I tillegg forteller nesten 70% av befolkningen at de liker å bade, noe de gjennomsnittlig gjør 14 ganger i året. Norsk kystkultur handler om både arbeid og fritid, matlaging og håndverk, noe som også blir en viktig del av ukens konkurranser.
And remember, this is the semi-finals of Alt for Norge. So, the 2 contestants with the best results after this first competition will go directly on to the finals of Alt for Norge.
Norge har alltid vært en sjøfartsnasjon. Og i den første semifinalekonkurransen får amerikanerne 4 oppgaver man må mestre hvis man skal være matros på et skip som ferdes langs den norske kysten. Amerikanerne må vise at de kan klatre til toppen av en mast, manøvrere en gummibåt, beherske forskjellige skipsknuter, og de må også belage seg på en tur ned i det våte element. De 2 som samler flest poeng på disse oppgavene går rett til finalen, mens de 3 siste må gjennom enda en konkurranse.
So, are you ready?
Yes!
Woo!
I den første oppgaven skal amerikanerne klatre opp i riggen på Berntine og knyte løs en taustump, som de så skal ta med ned på kortest mulig tid. Det blir 2 poeng til vinneren, mens andremann får med seg 1 poeng videre i konkurransen. Og først ut er Matti.
When I heard Henrietta tell me about the first competition, I got excited because I like climbing things. I'm not so good with knots, but hopefully the knot wouldn't be too difficult.
Ready, set, go!
When I started climbing, the first part was pretty easy because the rigging was big, but when it got farther up, I actually sort of smashed my shins against the rope, so it hurt a little bit.
Mens Matti klatrer, er det noen av konkurrentene som benytter anledningen til å se og lære.
I knew, like, even before anyone went, that I should take really big steps because you can cover a lot of ground. And so when I saw Maddie take little steps, yes, advantage.
All right, well done. Ready, set, climb.
Go, Thomas. Nice.
My long legs definitely give me a bit of an advantage because I can just cover a lot more space over the ropes.
Get it! Get some!
This first challenge, climbing the rigging, is going to be a lot of fun. Seen a lot of like pirate movies with all sorts of battles climbing up those.
Climb.
I've seriously always wanted to climb those things. I had all of these flashbacks of Pippi Longstocking with Captain Longstocking on the South Seas, and I was like, whoa, this must have been what it was like, or I guess what it would be like.
What an angle to look at you from.
Come on.
Tom.
It was actually really frustrating because it's like you just want to just sort of like jump down the thing, but you can't really because the things are moving and you're not really sure where your feet are. In the movies, they do it so fast.
The reality is that they're all like a foot taller than me and they have longer legs, so I tried to like scurry faster, but it's hard when you haven't climbed on a rope ladder like that before.
Speed.
There you are.
Nice.
Etter at alle har kommet trygt ned fra masta, er det på tide å dele ut poengene for den første oppgaven.
Now, let's go straight to first place. Congratulations, Tom. You finished in 46.35 seconds. And that means 2 points for you. Okay. Second place finished in 52.66 seconds. Congratulations, Maddie.
Oi!
That means 1 point for you. As for the rest of you, it means 0 points. But nothing is settled yet. You have still 3 more challenges to go.
I think getting the 1 point is important. The competitions are always tight, and later I might really be happy that I have a slight advantage point-wise going into things.
Før de setter I gang med neste oppgave, må amerikanerne kaste loss og begi seg ut på sjøen.
We're at sea!
En opplevelse som gjør inntrykk på de nye matrosene ombord.
Oh, I thought the boat was incredible, and I can't believe it's so old and still on the water, especially like these rough Norwegian seas for that long and still be using it.
For Tom, som kommer fra en norsk hvalfangerslekt, gir oppholdet ombord på Berntine en ekstra dimensjon til konkurransen.
Be on a boat like this will definitely bring me a lot closer to what my great-grandfather did in Norway on whaling boats.
Kapteinen har satt amerikanerne I gang med typiske arbeidsoppgaver ombord på Berntine.
The captain, was explaining that we had to help with all aspects of maintaining the boat, and I still wasn't sure how I felt about the whole thing, but it wasn't long, and I realized that I really like this. And so then, like, whatever he wanted us to do, like, I was into it. Well, scrub. This is filthy. Look at this.
If I'm gonna wash the decks of a boat, I was happy to do it on such an epic boat.
I think Berntine is beautiful. I've always wanted to be in a boat like this, old-time boat with double masts, and actually made me think of my dad because he loves older boats and he would freak out.
Well, I think she's done. We got a beautiful deck.
Didn't take long with these
No.
Norwegian pipes.
Mens amerikanerne har jobbet, har Berntine ankommet Store Vardøya, der oppgave nummer 2 skal finne sted.
Beautiful.
Som ledd I sin trening som norske matroser, skal de nå vise at de klarer å manøvrere en småbåt I grunt farvann. En etter en skal deltakerne bruke gummibåten til å samle inn korkballer som festet til bøyene. Når de har samlet alle korkballene, må de bakke over mållinjen. Beste tid gir 2 poeng, mens nummer 2 får med seg 1 poeng videre I konkurransen.
Tom, you'll get the honor of starting the race.
Tusen takk. I like boats and I like racing and I like motors, so I was happy about that.
Tom, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, ready, set, go!
Controlling it was a little bit hard. You're trying to do so much stuff at once, like keeping track of the throttle and the forward and reverse and trying to keep it running and doing a lot.
And you're in!
Tom!
That was fun, but like...
Inspiring.
Yeah!
All right, now it's up to you guys.
Well, it went like this. I got in the boat and had no idea what the hell to do or how anything worked. And then I went like this and did things like that. Is that? And then eventually I figured that out. There we go.
Now we're gonna do a boat race, and I knew I'd either be really good or just overshoot everything and suck. I knew it would require a lot of fine motor skills that I don't necessarily possess.
I motsetning til Matty satser Josh på en strategi hvor han skrider sakte, men sikkert til verket.
Well, I went into the boat race with the plan of just taking it slow and easy, making sure that I made all my stops and collected everything I had to. Because I saw both Maddie and Tom kind of go for it a little faster and kind of they had to overcorrect in some situations. So I may have taken it a little too slow, but played it safe and I feel like I did pretty good.
You're doing good!
I felt like I knew what I was doing. Except somehow one of my little bobbers wasn't in my boat. But I didn't know that for quite some time. I hear them yelling at me, but I have no idea what they're saying.
Floating behind you!
I have no idea what you're saying! And I can't believe I had to run all the way back into shore just to hear what they were yelling at me. What are you saying?
Dropped a floaty! You threw it out of the boat! It's floating over there!
And I suppose that's important.
I suppose that's important. Rinse it around.
Other than that, I think it went very well.
Nå har alle guttene gjort unna sin tur. Det er bare Britta som står igjen, og hun ser ikke særlig lyst på oppgaven.
I've been on motorboats in my lifetime, but I've never ever touched the motor. Just motors freak me out. Like they have a propeller and you could get cut and they steam and like they freak me out.
Ready, set, go.
Well, the best part about Britta's race was her just getting in, and the first time she was messing with the engine.
And it started to smoke and it freaked me out, so I thought maybe it meant I had to move it forward.
So she's whipping around, and we're looking at the expression on her face, just pure horror. And we're all like laughing initially, but then kind of concerned because, like, when is this gonna stop? Like, is she gonna shoot off? Is she gonna hit the dock? Is she gonna flip out? What's she gonna do?
Everyone was kind of screaming, and I didn't know what to do. What am I doing? Luckily, I heard someone yell, "Pull the red cord!" Finally stopped. Ugh.
Oh man, that probably made my week.
Britta får nok en sjanse, men denne gangen passer hun på å ikke gjøre noe overilt.
I got kind of freaked out after that first few spins, and I decided to just keep it on the turtle slow level the whole way.
Men Britta får dessverre enda flere problemer med en lite samarbeidsvillig påhengsmotor.
Once I collected all of the buoy ball things, I killed the engine and I had to row back.
Okay, let's start with first place. The contestant finished in 4 minutes and 37 seconds.
Congratulations, Tom!
That gives you 2 points.
Yes! I need this. I was incredibly happy when I heard I had won and got the 2 points.
The contestant that came in second. Congratulations, Josh.
Yes. On the board.
For this, you earned 1 point.
Perfect. Yeah, that was great to get the results and to hear that I came in second. That felt good. That was a very fun competition.
Etter 2 av 4 øvelser det kun Britta og Justin som ikke har fått poeng. Dermed det de 2 som foreløpig lengst unna å sikre seg en plass i finalen, som igjen vil gi dem en sjanse til å møte sin norske slekt.
I'm ready to win this thing and meet my family. I'm so close.
Oh, it feels good to be in the semifinals. Someone's gonna have to go home, but let's not think about that right now. We're on a boat! It's awesome. The end. All right, guys, I think we should make a semifinals rock and roll Up for Norge song.
Lead on. Let's do
All right.
snaps with me.
So I'll just play some chords. And, oh, there's some rhythm. You probably got some lyrics rolling around in your head.
No way.
We're Norway!
On a boat!
Holy shit!
In a fjord!
Who's on board?
All of us. Holy shit! It was just like chill and relaxing to hang out in the Norwegian boat, hang out with Tom and sing about our time in Norway. Good night, boys.
Good night.
Go!
Etter pausen får du se de gjenværende konkurransene som avgjør hvilke to som sikrer seg en plass i finalen.
The diving was a lot harder than I ever would have expected. The vision was like zero.
Det er bare 5 norsk-amerikanere igjen i Norge for å konkurrere om et møte med sin norske slekt.
It feels amazing to be so close, to meet my relatives here.
Go!
Denne uka har vi kommet til semifinalen, og amerikanerne er midt i en konkurranse som avgjør hvilke to som sikrer seg en plass i finalen, og hvem som må fortsette å konkurrere for å unngå å bli den som må forlate alt for Norge denne uka. Så langt har Tom vunnet de 2 første konkurransene og fått 4 poeng. Mens Josh og Matty har vunnet 1 poeng hver. Britta og Justin står uten poeng. De 2 som har skaffet flest poeng etter alle 4 konkurransene, har sikret seg en plass i finalen. Det er en ny morgen på Sørlandet. Berntine ligger på anker ved Store Vardøya, der de 2 neste konkurransene skal finne sted. Tom har stått opp før de andre for å lese litt i noen brev skrevet av hans oldeforeldre Kolbein Tørresdal og Kristine Oppsal etter at de traff hverandre på båten over til Amerika.
Well, I think they fell in love on the boat, but became engaged and just kept in contact through these letters until they finally reunited and then moved to Oregon.
I don't remember the name of the boat, but it was 1898, and they met on the boat. They did not know each other in Norway. And this is one of the letters.
They're all written in Norwegian, and no one in my family alive today has any idea what they say.
What do you think it means?
Probably some good love letter.
Nå har Tom fått oversatt brevene fra norsk, og kan endelig lære litt mer om sine oldeforeldre.
Here in June 26, 1902. Dear memorable Christine, it's been a while since I received your dear letter, and I read it with great pleasure, and I want to thank you. But I must apologize because I haven't had the time to have my photo taken, and I think it's too expensive to take a day off work at the moment. But I can assure you that you will get a photo of me when I'm having it taken for the first time. Haha. And then he talks about the weather for a while. As Norwegians like to do. I expected them to be very Norwegian love letters, and there was a lot about the weather and like brief hints at strong emotions. I want to talk to you about one thing, but I'll have to do it another time because I don't have enough paper. So I have to end it for now. From your loving friend, Ken Torsdal. That's getting a little emotional for a Norwegian. That can only mean he's thinking about marriage. I've only really seen a handful of pictures of him and heard a couple stories. So it's pretty amazing to be able to read these letters. It gives me a little more of a connection to Norway, and it makes me really want to share these letters with my family here a lot more, and it would be amazing to meet them. It's definitely a reminder that this is more than just like a competition, and it really is a chance to meet my family, which is amazing.
Det er på tide for de andre å komme seg opp. En ny dag byr på nye oppgaver og nye utfordringer som matroser.
All hands on deck!
Det har vært så som så med nattesøvnen, siden det har lekket litt regnvann inn I sovealkovene.
Sleeping on it. Got a little wet the first night, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain about it. That wouldn't be Norwegian.
Yeah. It's not as bad as the snow hole, but
No.
there are some wet areas. It's much better than out in the woods or the Sammy tent or the children's school auditorium or wherever the hell else I've been sleeping. Time to get nautical.
Konkurransen fortsetter, og amerikanerne skal straks I gang med den tredje av 4 oppgaver.
Morning!
Morning.
It's time for the third part of the competition. And now you're going to show that you know how to tie knots.
Som ekte norske matroser må man kunne sine skipsknuter. Så på dette rekkverket henger det 3 ferdige knuter og 3 taustumper. Amerikanerne får 5 minutter på å kopiere de 3 knutene. De kan velge mellom å bruke de ferdige knutene som referanse, eller lese knuteinstruksjonene som står et stykke unna. Deltakerne vinner 1 poeng for hver knute de klarer å knyte riktig.
Go!
Well, I was excited when we heard we were doing the knot tying competition because I used to sit in school and like not pay attention and fiddle around with the rope and I figured out how to do a hangman's noose in math class or something.
It's almost funny how much Tom is obsessed with tying knots. He's seriously tying knots whenever he possibly can. So I was convinced that he would win it.
When Henrietta said go, I ran straight for the pictures. And I killed like probably a minute and a half just looking at the picture and came back and threw out everything that I took from that picture. And next thing you know, my heart's racing and time's ticking down. So to be timed and flustered when you're trying to like learn a knot is quite a challenge.
It's not even that difficult, guys. Is it? That was a bad joke.
You've got 1 minute left.
Oh shit! I didn't even look over at Tom, but I did hear him say like, "Oh shit!" I knew something bad went down, and I mean he was talking, but I was like blocking him out.
The knot tying competition ended up going pretty awful for me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time's up. Yay, looks good.
I heard Tom screaming a little bit. I think that he accidentally untied his example knots. So I think the results will be surprising.
Bra jobba. Very good. You're gonna get 1 point for every knot you got right. Let's start with you, Justin.
Okay.
You got 2 knots right. And Britta, you also got 2 knots right. Josh, 0 knots. Tom, you got 1 knot right. And Maddie, congratulations, you got 3 knots right.
Nice.
Very good. Now, take a deep breath before the next part of the competition.
Amerikanerne må nemlig stupe rett inn I sin 4. og siste konkurranse. Dykking har alltid vært en viktig del av det norske maritime livet. Enten det har vært snakk om arbeid eller fritid. På havbunnen har vi lagt 100 badeender. Deltakerne skal samle så mange de klarer og legge dem I en egen kasse. De får 1 poeng for hver and de klarer å samle inn. Poengene blir lagt til den summen de har fra de 3 andre oppgavene, og de 2 med flest poeng til slutt klare for finalen I Alt for Norge, og dermed 1 skritt nærmere et møte med sin norske slekt.
I'm gonna give it my best shot, and it feels amazing to be so close to being able to meet my relatives here. I'm gonna try my damn hardest to win, and I know everybody else is. Here, got a string.
Oh, is there? Seeing that I only got 1 point, I'm the lowest one on the board. I got a lot of catching up to do, so you're gonna see a pretty frisky 230-pound Norwegian American jumping in there. So it's gonna be funny.
Hello, ocean.
Oh, that's cold.
If Tom says it's cold,
Holy Jesus.
that's not a good sign. I'm feeling pretty good about this competition because I grew up with a pool in my backyard and I had these competitions pretty much every day in the summertime with my friends, like diving for rings. Okay, are you ready?
Yep.
Ready, set, go. The diving was a lot harder than I ever would have expected. The vision was like zero.
You're working so hard, and then it's just getting muddier and muddier down there, and you think you've hit the bottom, and you realize you're just standing on Maddie, you know, and then you come up and you hit Tom.
Because it was just kind of a giant mess of people and legs and stuff. I think everybody was trying to rely on their eyes, and I just went along, kind of feeling along the bottom until I hit the big patch of them. And then I'd always pop my head up right next to him with 2 ducks in my hand. It was probably frustrating for him.
Eventually I did find some.
Time's up! Very good. Justin,
Yeah.
how do you think it went?
That ocean tastes really gross. It's really gross. Like really, really salty and gross.
The duck competition was really chaotic. Probably swallowed a couple pints of seawater, but it's Norwegian seawater, so I'm probably stronger for it.
Badeendene talt og poengene lagt sammen. Det på tide å avsløre hvilke 2 som sikret finaleplassen, og hvilke 3 som må ut I enda en konkurranse for å avgjøre hvem som får bli med til finalen, og hvem som må si farvel til Norge denne uka.
Now I have added the results from the diving challenge, and the 2 contestants with the highest score are in the finals of Alt for Norge. Josh, you caught 2 ducks, so your total score is now 3 points. Britta, 1 duck for you, so your total score is also 3 points. Tom, you got 27 ducks.
Oh, yeah.
So your total score is 32 points. And that means that you are in the finals of Alt for Norge.
I'm so happy that I made it to the final. It feels amazing to be so close to meet my relatives here, but it'll be tough competition.
Justin and Maddie. One of you got 16 ducks, and the other one got 7 ducks. Maddie, your total score is now 20 points, and that means that you are also in the finals of Alt for Norge. Congratulations.
Obviously, now that I'm in the final, the end is right there, and I can meet my relatives. So hopefully this happens and I get there.
Justin, your total score is 9 points, and that means that you, Britta, and Josh will have to continue competing for a place in the finals of Alt for Norge. And Tom and Maddie, not only did you earn yourself a place in the finals, I also have a very special surprise for you. You will get to call home.
Oh!
Holy crap.
Wow.
Now you will take the boat back to Risør, and you will all enjoy a classic skjærgårdsmiddag on the boat.
Sounds tasty. feels amazing to be in the final. It's just been such a crazy, long, strange journey up to this point.
I hope I'll be able to stay until the final still. Hopefully the final challenge will be something that I'm good at.
Hei. Det går bra? Yes. Ja. Veldig bra.
Hi.
Og med dere?
Ja.
Has been a nice day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vi gjør mange ting.
Now we are on the way back into Risør, and when we are coming alongside, you will be peeling and eating shrimp.
Yes!
That is going to be something. That's awesome. So I hope you will enjoy it and have fun.
Yes.
I wish you all the best.
Now I want to get on this side.
It's a Titanic moment.
Now
I'm the king of Norway!
we're at sea.
Bantina was ridiculous. It's sort of like walking into some story. The captain doesn't even look real. It's just weathered sailman with tons of stories. You ask him anything, he's like, yeah, I've been to that country 3 times and saw a man fall overboard in a big fire and got out of a storm, but I was never scared. It's funny because that's how he ends most of his stories.
Vel inne I Risør får amerikanerne servert reker så ferske at de aldri har sett maken.
They have little eyeballs. Have you guys eaten shrimp like this before?
Never.
Yeah, me
I bet we'll be
neither.
clumsy trying to eat them.
Do they actually come out of the ocean with dill and lemon already in place? Norway's freaking amazing.
I think we rip their tail off, and then we rip all their legs off, right? And then you take their helmet off.
Their helmet?
I don't think it's called a helmet.
When you're done taking off all of its clothes, is this what it looks like?
Shout out.
Can you not talk about it like in clothes and helmet terms?
You know, the funny thing is, like, I think you could show this to most Americans and they would have no idea what it is. Because, like, to Americans, like this is shrimp. And they're like, I think this is a squid. I think most Americans are actually very unfamiliar with seafood in its more natural form. I would almost guarantee that probably 95% of Americans, if you showed them a shrimp with its head on and its shell, they wouldn't even know what that was.
We never eat shrimps like that back home.
Rocks are good over here.
All the stuff on its belly.
I'd be scared to eat them in any other world because they have legs and eyeballs, and it's just kind of scary. That's actually really good. The shrimps are actually really yummy. I'm surprised that I like them. You're too sexy for your shell. Too sexy for your shell. I'm going to eat you with mayonnaise.
It's not strange to peel your own shrimp, it's just right because you feel like a carnivore.
Yeah.
Nom.
Oh, I think it makes the meal better. You just rip off their exoskeleton and eat their belly. It's good.
This is the first time I've ate shrimp on a boat. To be completely honest, I wasn't really much of a seafood eater before I came to Norway. So, like, I had my first scallop in Ålesund. Not a lot of people know that, but I've grown a lot through this adventure and just getting through my picky eating and just being exposed to new things. And all my family and friends are gonna be stoked when I come back. And I'll be like, let's have some shrimp. Let's peel some shrimp. Let's have some lobster. Let's have some scallops. Let's get all seafood.
Didn't you name one of the shrimps you ate here?
Oh, Lester, the shrimp?
Yeah.
Lester, down to your deep, dark tomb of my stomach. Norwegian breakfast.
Det begynner å bli en god stund siden amerikanerne spiste en norsk frokost for aller første gang. Men I dag Matty ekstra fornøyd, fordi han har vært I butikken, helt på egen hånd, og brukt norskkunnskapene sine til å kjøpe seg en smørost.
What is that?
I went to the store this morning and bought some cream cheese.
It looks kind of like clay.
It smells like my beer as it's fermenting. I think that's a block of yeast.
No way.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Are you eating
Ew.
yeast?
Ew.
Oh, God.
What are you thinking, dude?
I don't know, but I just knocked out half a block of that.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you spoke Norwegian. What's your problem?
I think the word for yeast is yar.
Yar, like a pirate.
Yar. Oh, God. That was stupid.
You do so well in the competitions, but the actual Norway part, buying cheese in the grocery store, that,
God stemning til tross. Det er klart for den siste konkurransen som avgjør hvilke to som får følge Matti og Tom til finalen, og hvem som dessverre må innse at oppholdet i Norge er over så snart dagen er omme.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Justin, Britta, Josh. It's time for the second individual competition. You are now fighting for the last 2 places in the finals of Alt for Norge. And your weapon will be seafood.
I Norge har vi drevet med fiske og fangst i tusenvis av år. Kystlinja vår er et 83 000 kilometer langt matfat, som vi årlig henter 3 millioner tonn ferskvarer opp av. Eksport av sjømat har vi drevet med siden 1100-tallet. Og i dag er denne handelen så omfattende at det hver eneste dag serveres gjennomsnittlig 27 millioner måltider med norsk sjømat rundt om i verden. Nordmenn er glade i sjømat selv også, og spiser fisk i snitt 2 ganger i uka. Enten i sin opprinnelige form, som fiskeprodukt, eller i suppe.
In this very last individual competition, you are going to make Norwegian fish soup from scratch.
Yeah.
And to judge you, I've invited Andreas Vistad. He's a Norwegian cookbook writer, and he's also the host of New Scandinavian Cooking on PBS.
Wow.
I'm actually really excited to be able to meet Andreas because I've seen his videos, and now I'm a little nervous about that because I've seen how he cooks, and it looks so good and so simple.
Oh, God.
Etter pausen får vi se at å lage fiskesuppe langt fra er noen enkel oppgave for amerikanerne.
Die.
Oh God, it was just such a mess.
Og etter en knusende dom
Watching you cook was painful.
er Norgesoppholdet over for en av deltakerne.
I'm the king of Norway!
Våre amerikanske venner er i Risør for å bryne seg på det norske skjærgårdslivet.
Have you guys eaten shrimp like this before?
Never.
Før pausen så vi at Josh, Britta og Justin måtte ut i en ny konkurranse for å slåss om de 2 ledige plassene i finalen i Alt for Norge. Nå må de lage en fiskesuppe som skal overbevise matskribent og TV-kokk Andreas Vistad om at de er verdige et møte med sin norske slekt.
Justin, Britta, and Josh, you are now fighting for the last places in the finals of Alt for Norge.
When you start cooking, remember a fish soup is basically about one thing.
Fish.
Fish, yeah. I want you to show me that you're able to understand the importance that fish and seafood has had and still has for our lives. Try to get some temperament into the soup. It should express something of Norway and something of you.
I've never eaten fish soup before, and I've never made any soup before in my life. I really have no idea what I'm doing.
Amerikanerne får hver sin kokestasjon og en veiledende fiskesuppeoppskrift. De må selv ut og handle ingrediensene i Risør. Men det skal også være krabbekjøtt i suppa, så aller først må de ro hver sin båt ut til noen krabbeteiner vi har satt ut. Alt dette må de klare på 2 timer.
Okay, ready to face the Norwegian crab?
Yeah.
Klar, ferdig, gå!
Good luck.
Good luck!
Uh-oh. Crash.
These paddles suck! They're skinny!
Oh God, now I'm like...
Just!
I have to say, what seemed so simple, rowing your boat about 30 feet to a buoy, turned out to be the most complicated and hilarious thing I've done in Norway.
Josh, I'm locking you in!
Ah, come on, get out of my way.
I'm sorry. It was absolute chaos. I forgot to put the rope in my boat, so I was still connected to the dock, so I had to row back and put the rope in my boat.
Maybe this is why we're the bottom three. There was actually a moment when I thought we would have a full-on disaster and I was never going to get to the actual making soup part of the day.
It felt like it wasn't bringing me anywhere at first when I was rowing, and so that's why I thought I was getting more speed when I only used one oar, but then it ended up bringing me in like the complete wrong direction.
There were Norwegians passing by in their boats, and they were looking at us with like great concern. Like, do they need help? What on earth are they doing? Well, I don't know what they made of it, but they had to figure out that that was not Norwegians out there. Oh God, it was just such a mess. There we go.
Etter mye om og men har I alle fall Justin og Josh klart å komme seg ut til sine krabbeteiner.
Come here, crabs.
Let go. Hi, you little fuckers.
Hi guys, what's happening?
De to guttene kommer seg etter hvert i land med sine krabber, men Britta fortsatt på vei ut til sin teine.
There were so many different maneuvers going on to get to that floating buoy. I like reached for it and almost fell out, and I finally got it. Finally. Very good.
You guys want to go in there? Oh yeah. Oh, hey, help yourself.
Die. Good job, guys.
Samtidig som krabbene koker, Matty og Tom I ferd med å innkassere vinnerpremien fra forrige konkurranse. De får lov til å ringe hjem til familien.
Hello, this is Matt.
Matthew! Where are you?
I'm in Norway right now.
In Norway?
I am. I'm in the home.
Well, how's the things going? Yeah, sure.
About like that. It was wonderful to talk to them. It's been so long, and you get on the show and you're traveling so much, and so much is thrown at you that it's hard to absorb it all. And you forget, like, one of the reasons that it's so meaningful is because it's your family.
Would you like to chat with your mother for a bit? She's right here.
Yeah, that would be fun.
All right, here. Matthew, what a wonderful surprise. Oh, my God, I'm going to just cry. Oh, it is so good to hear you.
But I've been in Norway for more than 7 weeks, and you have to come with Dad. You have to come.
I have to come with Dad. Well, you know what? Someday we will, Matthew, and we'll bring you with us.
Well, if I am so lucky as to win, I will pay to have you guys come over and.
Really?
Oh yeah, I will pay to have you guys come over and see all this, because you just have to.
Wow.
I'm really determined to win. I know it's not going to be easy, as always. Every competition is tough in its own way. But, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the right reasons. I really feel like I want to make my parents proud.
Hello?
Mom, it's your long-lost son, Tom, from Norway. I'm in a little town in the south of Norway called Risar? I still can't say anything in Norwegian. But it's been a very long, strange, amazing journey.
Oh my gosh, what's the craziest thing you've done?
Oh man, I can't even. There's been too many.
Have you eaten any really weird things?
Oh yeah, ate. We've had lutefisk, which was actually really, really tasty.
Oh my goodness.
It was just a really great feeling to be able to talk to my mom and see how everything was going and let her know that I've been very successful in Norway. Let's say that again.
I said I'll keep my fingers crossed. I'm so excited.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna need it.
I love you.
Right.
I don't know how to say it in Norwegian, but
Yeah, let's go die. I love you too, Mom.
okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye. It was good to call home. My grandma, I guess, has been like checking the weather in Norway every day, rooting for me, and everybody's worrying about me back home.
Krabbene er ferdig kokt, så nå må amerikanerne rense 100 gram krabbekjøtt før de får lov til å begi seg ut i Risør for å handle inn de manglende ingrediensene til fiskesuppa.
I don't think my Norwegian relatives would be too impressed with my use of the crab cracker. I'm pretty dumb with this crab cracker.
That was one way. Oh! I'm at 100.
Krabbekjøttet er i boks. Nå må amerikanerne løpe rundt i Risør og handle resten av ingrediensene til suppa. Turen går først til fiskemottaket.
The fiskemottak. My shopping experience was pretty fun. I went to the fish market, and the guy there was the one who helped me out the most. He pretty much helped me translate my whole list.
Fiskekraft, yeah, we got some quite good Fiskekraft. It's the kind of base for the fish soup.
Okay. Also give me some pointers on, how to prepare the soup. Just dice them up. How small do you think you should dice them?
Just a little bit thinner and this big.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making a fish soup, and oh my gosh, that's a huge fish.
Yeah, that's a big ling.
Oh God, it is gross. Norwegians like to eat gross things, and that's pretty gross. So maybe I should go with the giant gross guy.
It's completely fresh. We got it in yesterday, so.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
I'm gonna run now. Thanks for all your help. Bye. I hope that girl gave me the right kind of fish.
The first fiskesuppa is going to be the best of fiskesuppa.
Oh. He's so cute.
Resten av råvarene kjøpes i dagligvaren. Brittas strategi er å bruke lokalbefolkningen mest mulig.
I seriously asked about 5 different people for help just to make sure I was buying the best items for the soup. What's better for fish soup? Fish soup?
This one.
Okay. Do you think that'd be enough for a soup for 4 people, or should I get 2 lemons? Not this kind, but that kind? In the block, you think? I think that Norwegians were definitely surprised to have me come up to them out of nowhere and decipher a list. Can I ask a question? Or are you in a hurry? They're a little bit baffled at first, but very helpful.
Garlic.
Oh, that's garlic pressed. Oh, okay.
Hvordan går det?
Det går bra.
I think I got everything on my list. I'm going to try to make my first fiskesuppa.
Yeah.
There we go. Hi.
Hi. How did it go?
It went pretty well. Well, my thinking with the soup, based on the food I've had here in Norway, it seemed like I shouldn't get too crazy. Just keep the ingredients fairly simple, let the natural flavors of the main ingredients come through. So I didn't add a lot of spices, and that was really it. Oh, that actually smells really good.
Josh, did it go well?
Yeah, I think I got some good stuff. Well, I wanted to approach the soup just starting off proper and not overpowering the flavor.
Britta, do you have everything under control?
Yeah. I'm ready for this fiskasuppe. So I was going upon Andreas's suggestion to embrace the taste of the fish because it's fiskasuppe, not to overwhelm it with other flavors.
Now you got 20 minutes left.
Okie dokie.
Holy crap!
I have no idea how to cut this fish. So far, Norway seems very good at showing off all the things I'm bad at. Like rowing, skiing, cooking.
I wouldn't expect you to know how to make soup.
I don't know how to cook, I just know how to eat well.
Yeah.
That's like how I do it.
I put the butter in first, added the garlic, chopped up my veggies, and just got my veggies set aside and ready to dump in.
Josh jobber metodisk, men han er kanskje litt for nøye, og er den siste som tilsetter fiskekraften. Og som begge sine konkurrenter, bruker han alt han har av fiskekraft, hele 2 liter.
I may have taken it a little too slow, but played it safe and feel like I did pretty good.
You have now got 10 minutes left.
Remember, guys, as you cook, you must taste it along the way. That's the only way you can be sure it'll end up nicely.
Constantly tasting it. It was super mild at first, but I knew it had to have some kick. So that's when I added some salt, some pepper, then I cut up the parsley and did a taste test, and actually ended up taking some of the parsley out because it was a lot more powerful than I intended. But at the end, my last taste test, I was really happy with it. Fantastic. Never prepared, never had fish soup before. I like it. We'll see what Andreas thinks.
I wanted to add a little zing to the fish flavor. So, I put some Indian spices like tandoori in there. I like the way it tastes.
Justin satser på dill, men han føler at det er noe som mangler.
You know, I did add a lot of wine, and I actually do like the way that turned out. Maybe he'll like what I did.
And time's up. Now you will have to leave your stations, and Andreas will taste your soup, and very soon you will get the results.
Okay.
Skål!
Ja!
Alta for Norge. If he doesn't like my soup, if he doesn't like my soup more than the other 2 soups, then this is my last few moments in Norway.
Bra at han har litt dill oppi.
Now that we're so close to the finals, I just really don't want to be eliminated.
Mye krydder.
It's so close to the finals, and I'm not ready to go home, so hopefully Andreas likes my soup.
Nok smør I hvert fall.
OMG.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who are these people?
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Did you call home?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
And how is America?
It's still there.
It's still there. Someone answered. Yeah. So what have you guys been up to?
Oh.
Wow.
Not rowing a boat correctly. That's what we were doing.
and we had to cook fiskasuppe without a recipe.
Oh.
Nothing?
No recipe, yeah. So we had to just guess what it was like, and I've never even had fish
God, I'm
soup.
so glad I didn't have to do that.
Tom og Matty blir med de andre for å høre den endelige dommen. Den vil avgjøre hvem som straks må forlate Norge.
Andreas has now evaluated your soups, and he has got the results.
Watching you row today was fun.
What's happening?
Watching you cook was painful. Your soups were generally bland, mushy. The fish had completely disintegrated, showing no particular interest in the fish, which you were supposed to highlight.
Andreas's judgments on our soups were very harsh. He did not like our soup, like anything about it.
He was harsh, but I mean, who's not going to be harsh on something that 3 people have never prepared in their life?
And all of you used all of the fish stock, and that was one of the reasons why your soups were so watery.
Oh, his critique was so harsh. But I loved it. I mean, it's so rare to get such an honest response to anything that I do. I agree with you. You're right. I don't know how to cook.
Justin, your soup was quite bland, quite buttery, but with a small twig of dill, which made it today's best soup.
You're shitting me.
Justin, congratulations, you're in the finals of Alt for Norge.
I'm still shitting.
When I found out that Justin was the best of the worst, I was even more nervous when I knew that it was just me and Brita.
Brita, your soup was watery and hot at the same time. Lacking flavor, but still burning in the mouth. Josh, your soup was lacking in character and texture, not salted, and not much else. Making my decision was particularly difficult since you have so strikingly similar cooking techniques. But I have made a decision. Brita, your soup was best.
Brita, congratulations, you've earned yourself a place in the finals of Alt for Norge.
Whoa.
And Josh, this means that you, unfortunately, will have to leave us today.
It's pretty harsh to end it right now. I'm pretty upset, but kind of a sore loser, so it's tough to be on the losing side anytime. So, but at the same time, I gotta get excited to get back home and share all my stories and experiences that I've had here with my friends and family. That was fun. I've had a blast kicking it with you guys this whole time. So, good luck in the finals. I'll be rooting for you all.
Thank you. I'm gonna miss you. Can we be friends forever?
Of course.
Okay, good. We're at the end of the competition, so it's a bit different because we've all made it so far, and we're all going to be going home soon. So I'll be able to talk to Josh in about a week when I'm back. But I will miss him during my last week here.
Okay. Come with me.
Scalvi?
Yeah.
Congratulations on having the least offensive, terrible soup.
Surprisingly, as he pointed out, my soup was not good. It was just the best of the worst. I still can't really believe that, because that means that I go on to the finals, and it still hasn't really sunk in. I guess I'm still just recovering from his critique of my soup.
I have a surprise for you.
What do you got?
This is a photo album, and it contains information about your Norwegian family. It contains phone numbers, addresses, and all the contact info you need to get in touch with them.
Wonderful. Wow.
So here you go.
Tusen takk.
Varsågod.
I'm sad, but I'm grateful for all the experiences. I'm bummed I didn't get to meet my family, but I have their contacts, so be getting hold of you. You have a cool relative that lives in Seattle, Washington, so we'll be in touch.
Vil du se hele Josh sin reaksjon da han fikk kontaktinformasjonen til sin norske slekt, kan du klikke deg inn på tvnorge.no. Neste uke det duket for den store finalen I Alt for Norge.
Feels amazing to be in the finals. I'm just that much closer to getting to meet my family.
At this point, I don't feel like I've missed anything, but I sure as hell would like to meet my family. So hopefully things go my way.
Da blir det avgjort hvem av de 4 gjenværende amerikanerne som får sin største drøm oppfylt, et møte med sin norske slekt.
It's definitely cool to be the last girl. I know that my family's out there somewhere waiting for me, and I really don't want to let them down.
Hello. Oh, thank you.
Monster.